Can I beat Pokémon Leaf Green using only one Caterpie? The rules are simple. I'm only allowed to use a single Caterpie. But to make things just a tiny bit more challenging, this is also going to be a Hardcore Nuzlocke, meaning that if my Pokemon faints, it dies, and my run is over. Also, I can't use any items in battle, and there's a level cap for every gym. Can I beat the game using these rules? Let's find out. But before we begin, be sure to hit subscribe. I know you haven't been watching long enough to know whether or not you'll enjoy my content, but I don't care. Do it anyway, you coward. You can like and hit the bell too if you want. So we start a new game and I accidentally selected Girl. Oh well, I'll just name myself Grill. Now to name our rival. I don't know what to name him, so I'll just go with Curtis. I misclicked again before finishing the name, but at least this time I can go back. There we go. Oak uses the shrink ray on me and now our journey can finally begin.
Now it's time to go on my advent. Hey man, easy on the shrink ray.
Time to pick my starter. I didn't mod my game for this like most YouTubers would. I'd say it's because I want to be different, but really I'm just lazy. So I just picked Charmander and name it Charmander, and we'll just box him as soon as we get the chance. I win the rival battle by spamming Scratch.
Charmander, you scratch! Charmander, you scratch! Charmander, you scratch! You scratch! Charmander, you scratch! Charmander, you scratch!
Now you may notice that I'm skipping over some details here. That's because I'm only covering the interesting stuff, otherwise we'd be here all day. Anyway, this old man tries to teach me how to catch a Pokemon, but I ignore him and just move on. Then we arrive in Route 2, where I spend a few minutes trying to find a Caterpie before giving up and moving on to Viridian Forest, where I find one immediately. I catch it and name it Jiren, even though it's female.
There we go. Perfect. There we go. Perfect name, Sonny.
Time to box our starter. Now it's time for our first battle. Against a wild Metapod. We're gonna be here for a while. Moving on, now we have our first trainer battle against Bugcatcher Rick and his level 6 Weedle. This is where the challenge truly begins. Its poison stings are doing way more damage than my tackles, but for some reason, as soon as I get to red health, it starts using only String Shot, allowing Jiren to get the kill. But it's not over yet, because Rick has a second Pokemon, a Caterpie. At first, it also uses String Shot, but that doesn't last long, because then it hits us with Tackle, killing Jiren and ending our run. How ironic that our Caterpie only run is ended by a Caterpie. Well, that was a failure, but I learned a lot in this challenge run. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Happy hunting!